Hello, welcome for Nell's train spotting video, and today we're at Chelmsford, and you'll realise that I've changed my YouTube name, and that'll be called now be KB Train Spotting Videos now, and that'll sound a bit more better. And yes, we're at Chelmsford, and you'll see trains from Greater Anglia, mainly just Greater Anglia, maybe a couple of freight, but who can tell really for that one. I did miss through a bit of train to start off with, but that's because I was been talking to a nice chap, so I can't really moan about that. And yes, here we've got some nice straights, and that is some straights that side. And if I turn the camera around this way, and we actually got some more straight situations from the other side. So we got quite good, basically some good footage here. We hopefully will get. And we'll see whatever turns up. Let's see what shall turn up. Now we've got a Greater Anglia train. They'll all be Greater Anglia, and this train's from Colchestown to London Liverpool Street. It worked on the 720 564. This train is, and it's only a 5-car carriages.
Greater Anglia service to Colchester town.
So this is the 1209 from Colchester town to London Liverpool Street, if I said it or if I didn't. And we'll get more when it departs. Now we've got another train from the other platform. This is a train from London Liverpool Street to Colchester town, which is the 1210 train, Greater Anglia, working on the 720 538. This train is unit is, and unfortunately we won't get that train when it departs because this train will be in the way. So we'll get more when this train actually departs this time. Now the 1210 Greater Anglia train from London Liverpool Street to Colchester town is just departing. And this is a double one, so 720 at the back on the rear, and it is, we'll find out, 552 on the rear. They are really nice trains, they are, because I got on one of them from where I live, straight down to here to Chelmsford. And we get more when whatever turns up. Now we've got another train coming, which is the 1218 Greater Anglia service from Norwich to London Liverpool Street. Let's work on the 745 it's going to be. That's really what it can be. 745 007. And we get more of this train when it departs. Now the Greater Anglia train from Norwich to London Liverpool Street is just now departing. A minute late, but it's going anyway now.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it? say it, sort it.
Now we've got another Greater Anglia train, which is our work on the 7:20 trains, which is from London Liverpool Street to Braintree, which is 12:22 service. And we get the numbers when it departs. Now the 12:22 from London Liverpool Street to Braintree, just leaving, and it's 7:25:62.
Must buy a bus. Travel on our service.
And the next train should be coming very shortly, very quickly actually, paired to real time, and we'll get it when it arrives. Now we've got another train coming in, which is the 12:25 train from Braintree to London Liverpool Street. Sorry about that, it's a bit croaky there. Working on one of the old trains. I don't know what number it is, could be anything. Ex-Northern. It is 322484 on the front, and we'll get the rear as soon as it on the rear, we'll get it soon. It's 321329 on the rear. Because the front, it was ex-Northern, which is came from Northern, which is up the north, which is for a temporary basis, I would say, and the rear is always been Greater Anglia. And we'll get more when this departs, if we can, because there is another train coming on the other side, straight through. We'll get more whatever comes first. Now the Braintree train, from Braintree to London Liverpool Street, is now departing, which is the 12:25 service. Didn't hang around very long, but it was a minute delayed, so I can't blame about that one. And we get the next train, passing train, when it arrives. Now we've got a through train, which is from London Liverpool Street to Norwich, working on a 7:45. Non-stop. 7:45:002. Now we've got another train from London Liverpool Street to Ipswich, which is a 12:34 service, which has been delayed, which is arriving now at 12:37. We are got some class 321s here. I'll get the numbers in a minute. 321318 for this train. And I think there's a rear to it as well, but I'm not entirely sure, and we'll get that one when it departs.
Is the 12:40?
Now the train, which is the 12:34 service to Ipswich, is now departing, which is actually now leaving at 12:37 now. It's been delayed. Yeah, there is a rear. I thought there was. There's a 321. I can tell by that one. So 321, 313. I'll be so glad these trains go. I will be so glad. I don't typically like them trains at all. And we've got another train coming, which is from Ipswich to London Liverpool, which is the 12:40 service, which is working on the new trains, which is the class 720. $720 550. This one is. And we get more of this train when it departs. Now the 12:40 to London Liverpool Street is now departing.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
I will. Yeah, it's one of them announcements are quite near to it, that's why. And we get more when more trains arrive. Now we've got a pass by train, which is the Greater Anglia train from Norwich to London Liverpool Street, which works on the class 745. Seven 45004. And that passed here at 12:45 in the end. And we get more when more stopping trains stop here. That will be the next one, and we'll get that when it comes. Now we've got another train, which is the from London Liverpool Street to Clacton-on-Sea, which is the 12:53 service. Work on the trio or duo or double of 720s. I'll get the numbers in a minute. 720 574. On the rear, on the front rather, get my words right, and we get the rear when it departs. Now the Greater Anglia train from London Liverpool Street to Clacton-on-Sea is just departing. On the rear it's going to be 720, of course. $720,546. And we've got another train coming in, which is from Clacton-on-Sea to London on this for Liverpool Street. We're on the class 321s. 321, 317 on the front. On the rear is the next Northern. And we'll get that in a minute. That's the 0 here. It's a 3 here. So 3, what's on the 321902 on the middle. And the rear will get it when it departs. Didn't expect that, but that was really good. And this is next Northern. And I will show you something here, just to clarify the next Northern, if you can see it. Yes, you can. Where the Metro logo, you can just about see it. That was the train, which is the Northern Metro. So I think it's gathered sort of Leeds, Bradford area. Just to let you know a bit of background to these trains, just to let you know. And yeah, we'll get more when it departs. Now the train, which is from Clacton-on-Sea to London Liverpool Street, is just now departing. 321903 on the rear. And we get more trains when they arrive. Now we've got another train arriving, which is the 1301 service from London Liverpool Street to Norwich. I think it's going to be hanging around here for quite a while, maybe one or two. Unfortunately, got a few people in the way, but you can just about see it through the peak, through the little 745 rather, 745 005. And we get more when this train departs. Now the 1301 from London Liverpool Street to Norwich is now departing.
Greater Anglia service.
Now we've got another Greater Anglia train, which is the 1309 London Liverpool Street to from Colchester to London Liverpool Street. Get my words right. And it's well on like a 720. 720 586. On the front, on the rear, it's 720, of course. 725 77. 1309 from Colchester to London Liverpool Street. And we get more when it departs. Now we've got another Greater Anglia train, which is from London Liverpool Street to Colchester Town, which is working on the 1310 service, which is working on the 720 522. And the other train in the background, it's just about departing, which is from Colchester Town to London Liverpool Street, which is a 1309. You could hear and just saw departing there. And we get more of this train when it departs. Now the Greater Anglia, the 1310 from London Liverpool Street to Colchester Town is just departing. Now the rear as well, of course still 720. 725, 65.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
And we carry on, get some more trains we will after this clip. Now we've got another train coming, which is the 1319 train from Norwich to London Liverpool Street, which is the Greater Anglia train, working on a 745, because it's only going to be a 745.
To London Liverpool Street, calling at Stratford and London Liverpool Street. This train is for
745 010. And this train's going to be hanging around here for a while because it's only 13:15, so yeah, in real time it's going to be hanging around here for quite a while. We'll get more when this train departs. Now the Greater Anglia train from Norwich to London Liverpool 1319 is now just departing. Now we've got another train, which is the Greater Anglia, which is the 1324 service to Braintree from London Liverpool Street, which works on the 720. 72589.
Must buy a valid ticket before you travel on our services.
Yeah, it is. It's the 1324 London Liverpool Street, Braintree, Greater Anglia. And we get more when it departs. Now the London Liverpool Street to Braintree, which is 1324, is now just departing. And there's a rear to this one, so it's a 720 again. Got to be 720 567. We'll get more when more comes, which it might be a bit crazy next few videos, but I'll try that. Or actually I won't pause it, I'll keep it running, which is the 1325 service from Braintree to London Liverpool Street. Well, on the 720, 720 562. And we'll get more when it more departs. or when another train comes in or whatever. Now the 13:25 service to London Liverpool Street from Braintree is now departing. And we've got another train coming in, which is the passing train from London Liverpool Street to Norwich, which is 745 008. Which is the Greater Anglia train. And the next train I'm hoping to be, it will be a freight train, hopefully, which will be nice for you lot to watch this. At least I'll be able to get a freight. We'll get that when it arrives, or when it do arrive. You can't tell by freight always, but we'll get it when it arrives. Now we have got this freight train, which is passing here at 13:31, which is Felixstowe North to Trafford Park, which is quite on the class 90. Try and get the numbers. 90015 90049. Quite nice variety of trainers on there, and I'm quite glad I got that one. So we get another train, which should be next Greater Anglia train, and then I'll probably wrap it up then. I probably will. So I'll get this next train when it arrives. Now we've got another Greater Anglia train, which is 13:34 from London Liverpool Street to Ipswich, working on the 321s. I think these might be the same train we saw earlier during the day. Here I could remember the numbers. Probably not. 321, 314, and I reckon it's going to be, I'm going to guess here, I think it's going to be 322 902 in the middle, and 03 at the rear, I think. Let's see if I got it right, and we'll get more when this train departs. Now the 13:34 from London Liverpool Street to Ipswich is now just about departing. Now it is the 322418 at the rear. So if you've got that wrong completely. Oh dear. Thought I saw that train off the old tavern. Well, I think I have saw that train, but probably on the when I wasn't filming. Actually, I think I saw that train. I think that's why. Well, it's setting up still. So from there, well, from that train now departing and gone, I think I'll leave it there now. I hope you enjoyed my video situation, as I like filming it, as I always do. And you always like to, if you like any interest, you know, anything train, I could, any other stations where you would like me to film, you can film, you can tell me where I like to film or anything like that. Practically in the Greater Anglia area, sort of on the Great Eastern Main Line or something like that, or no train service that are going up towards, you know, Peterborough or Cambridge or up towards Norwich way or something like that would be interesting. Or any trains sometimes I go to South Eastern area, which is the East Kent area. If anything like you like to me to film anything around there, please do let me know. Just put things down the bottom of on the link down the bottom of the page, you know, Citro's comment page. If you like my video, please could you get a thumbs up or and subscribe to my channel, and any comments you like to put down into what I just mentioned, any other stations or about this video or any particularly, I'll get back to you soon as possible. And from here, from Chelmsford, I'm going to leave it there now, and goodbye, and goodbye from me, goodbye.